Hello everyone, how are you today? It's Monday evening, 8 p.m. here in Michigan, and it's time for Stampin' with Denise. So let's pull up on my iPad, give a couple minutes for everybody to join in. How are y'all doing today? It's cold here in Michigan. I gotta take a drink here, sorry guys. I see Cheryl, hi. Trying to get this to pop up on my iPad. Oh well, I'm waiting on that. I'm gonna show you. I participated in a gift exchange with some of my online other nurse practitioner friends. There's this real cool site called, oh shoot, Elfster I think it is, and people sign up for it, and then it randomly chooses your who you're going to be giving to, and you've created a list, a wish list, and they send you stuff. Well, my gifts came today, and I got to show you while we're waiting for people to come on. Okay. You may or may not know I've got a Boston Terrier, so this is one of my things that I got sent, was this really cute little pillow. It was on my wish list with all these little Boston Terriers on there. Let's see, this is funny. This one looks like mine right here. Actually, through Stampin' Up, we get a chance to choose, pick names for our teams. And her name is Moxie, my Boston Terrier, and so my team name is Moxie Stampers. So she will live in infamy, as we say. So I also got this cute little card decal. Do you see a theme going on here? This cute little box sign that says all you need is love, and a Boston Terrier. And my last thing that I got in my gift exchange was so funny. It had my husband and I cracking up. It's got a Boston Terrier. This is back here, and it says, "Quit farting." And over here it says, "That was you." So they can be kind of gassy little dudes and dudettes. So anyway, I got to come home to that today. So that was fun. So, okay, I'm not seeing it pop up here, but I guess I won't be watching on the iPad. My notification hasn't come. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna put you up in the holder up above. Couple things. Please don't forget to like and share my video, and when you do, you get be sure you comment that you shared, and you'll get a chance to win today's project. And the winner that wins last week's project is, I just had her name here, where's it at? Oh, it's Margaret Griffith. Margaret Griffith, and you actually get 2 gifts since nobody shared the week before. Last week we used this cute little hostess set to make this card, and since no one had shared the video the week before, you're also going to get the card I made the week before. So I'll be sending you a message to get your address so I can get those out in the mail to you. Congratulations, Margaret. If the comments are in the way at the bottom of your screen and you can't see what I'm doing, just kind of swipe them to the side and they'll go away. Okay, I see Annie's on. Hi, Annie. Okay, we're going to put this up here, and I'm going to, before I start on my stamping project, I'm going to show you a little trick I kind of sort of discovered quite by accident last night. Now, I still can't find this on my iPad. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. I just didn't get a notification that I'd gone live. Go figure. Okay. I think we're ready to go now. Whoops. Sorry, folks. Oh. Okay, now we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, now we're back. So I'm going to show you a cute little tip. I was punching out last night. We've got that really pretty paper from Sale-A-Bration with the butterflies on it. And sometimes you end up with in a corner or an edge where the butterfly's been cut off and you hate to waste it. Well, you know what I figured out? If you use the small butterfly in the butterfly duet punch, you can almost get a little butterfly out of that. Look at that. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought it was like, why waste it? So I've got a whole stack of these little kind of makeshift butterflies for some other project on down the road. Okay, so that's my little tip of the day. Okay, so we're gonna make this really cute, where's my card at? Now that my camera fell down, I'm discombobulated here. Where did it just go? Oh, there it is. Good grief. Good. My upline made this on her video last week, and I thought it was so cute that I would do it too. And it was this real cute little card that slides out, and it uses the Celebrations Hello Cupcake set and some of the Gingham Gala paper. This is in Balmy Blue, and this is some of the free ribbon from Celebration. So I thought, what a great way, a free stamp set and the free ribbon. So we're going to put this together right now, and I'll show you how it goes together. So let me get my directions out and we will get started here. Okay, so the base is just like any when you're starting to make any card. It is half of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. This is basic gray, so that makes this 5.5 by 8.5 inches long. And you're going to score this at 2 inches, and you're going to score it at 6 inches. Now you don't have to use the scoreboard, you can just kind of fold it over, but I don't know, I like using the scoreboard because it gives such nice crisp lines. So then you're gonna fold this on the score line. Let me get my bone folder. We're gonna crease those edges just like that. There we go. Then we're gonna put some adhesive on here. There we go. There we are, good. And then, as you can see in this card, there's a little indentation, a little hole. So we're going to use the punch. I've got one of the old whale tail punches. This one's 3.5 or 3/4 of an inch. You could probably use the inch round one. And so, because it's big, I've got to put it in this way so I can see. Just kind of center it in there and cut out that little top. Okay? And that's all you need there. Okay, so we're going to decorate the outside of it first. Which one's the outside? Here's all my pieces for the outside. Great. So the first thing we're going to do Highland Heather, if you haven't figured it out. So this piece of the Gingham Gala is 4 by 1 1/4 inches, and we're going to attach that across the center. So put that right across there. It's just a skosh long, so I'm going to find my scissors. I'm just going to trim that off just a little bit. There. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you don't even need to actually measure that if you don't want to. You could just put it on there and then trim it out. Okay, and then we're going to take another piece of the Gingham Gala. And this piece is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. It's going to go there, but actually what we want to do next is stamp on the Whisper White, and this piece is 2.5 by 3.5 inches. We're going to stamp on that. We're going to start with the bottom, the cupcake base, and that's going to be in basic gray also. I get the gray color, the names of the gray colors mixed up. So I really have to look at them. I have this one stray piece of gray cardstock, and I can't quite figure out which file folder it goes in, because I mine's stored in hanging file folders. I can't figure out, it doesn't, seems to match them all and none of them at the same time. So we're gonna, so it's just kind of an orphan. I threw it in my scrap drawer and I figure, well, I'll find a use for it at some point. So, and then we are going to stamp the top of our cupcake in Highland Heather. We're going to do about an inch gap there. Remember, whenever you're using our clear photopolymer stamps, you want to use some kind of cushion. I know some people use magazines or even their Stampin' Up! Catalog. This is just a piece of craft foam that I had. So it works just fine. It's not quite centered on the paper, but that's okay. I don't think it's going to make that big a difference. Okay, and we have to put the, oops, I covered up my sample there. Sorry, guys. Got to put the little top to the little heart decoration. I don't know exactly what that is in our cupcake here, and that's in the gray. Yes. Panicked for a minute thinking I didn't have the right color ink. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put the lavender away. Okay, we're done with that piece for our well, no, I'm not. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to put a lot of Winkostella. Give it a little bit of shine. This one might be close to being out. I love, though, this pattern, this swirly pattern that they use on the top of this cupcake. It just looks light and fluffy and airy and like a cupcake frosting that I would like. Okay. So the next thing, we're going to stamp the sentiment that goes across the center. And this is 3 3/4 by 1 inch. And this says Sweet Wishes. We're going to use the gray again. Kind of put that right down here in the center. Okay, and then we're going to use the banner punch to make the ends. Now, you don't have to have a banner punch to do this. You can do it with the scissors, but you know what? For me, it works out so much better because it's even. And I just have a better outcome when I use the punch, but I certainly have done that without using it before. Okay, now we're going to attach this with the dimensionals. Where's my dimensionals? I had to read my direction sheet. Yep, how we were doing it. Is it warm where everybody's at? It is frigid today. I got in my car this morning to go to work and it was -1. I need to move south. But, you know. Okay, and that's going to go right on there. I probably should have put it on the DSP before I attached that, but that's okay. I'm going to put that right on. Actually, I'm going to use the small side. I like that better. Gives me a little variety. There we go. I always do when I do these videos, I always do at least one thing out of order. And I'm probably more aware of it since I'm on the video and I know people are watching me. Okay, so there's that, and we're going to attach this on here, and I attached it on there with dimensionals too. Okay. You know what I'm gonna, yeah, we'll go ahead and put it on. I don't think that'll be a problem. I was gonna say we do the inside, but that won't. So, like I said, be sure you please like and share my video. Comment below that you shared it, and maybe I'll be sending you this cute little card next week. Put that on there, and ta-da, the front is done. Okay, now we got to work on the inside. I'm going to set this aside for right now. We're going to work on the inside. We have a piece of Highland Heather that's 3 3/4 by 5. I'll have these in the description. Piece of Whisper White that's 3 3/4 by 4 1/2, and this piece of Gingham Gala is 1 by 3 1/4 inches. So let's show you. Let's pull this out here so we can see. Ah, yes. Okay. I'm going to attach this piece here. You know what? I'm not going to attach it till I stamp, because then I have 2 chances. If I screw the first one up, I can flip it over and do it on the other side, right? Okay. I'm going to just kind of, let's see, our next sentiment is Sprinkled with Love. I'm just going to lay it here so I kind of have an idea where I want to stamp at. Give me a little guy. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't get in the right place, but Sprinkled with Love. There we go. Because it never fails. Whenever I glue something down before stamping, it never fails. I screw something up. But paper's easy because it's got 2 sides. And these are just some little sprinkles. Few right there. There we go. Okay, now I can put my piece of DSP on here. Sprinkled with Love. There we go. Okay. Done with the stamping. Now we're going to use the ribbon. And we need it long enough so that it, goes, it doubles, and then we're going to tie a bow at the top. So I'm going to be kind of generous here. Let's see. Let's do about that much. That should be plenty. Scissors are right here. It's one of those days at work today. Okay, actually, we're going to put it around. This is the one we're going to put it around. We're going to actually put it around our cardstock base. And we are going to, then we're going to attach what we just stamped onto the front of here. And, but we're not going to tie anything yet. Just going to put it like that. Put my snail on the back of this. There we go. Okay, the inside's just about done. Okay, here. Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you to do too? On here, you need to punch a hole. The hole should be about about a 1/4 inch, but I don't have a 1/4 inch punch. Don't know where mine went to. So this is a little smaller. So I'm going to punch it a couple times to make sure I've got enough of a hole. That'll work. And you know what? You're not going to see it anyway because I'm going to do one more. The ribbon will be in the way. There we go. Great. Okay. So now we've got our ribbon here. We're going to slide it in like this. Put the back ribbon through the hole here. Don't know if you can see that. and then we're going to tie a bow. And once we tie the bow, it'll slide along that ribbon. So now the trick will be to tie a bow that looks decent. Yeah, you can't tie the bow though till you put it inside and you attach and you put it through the hole. Okay, so don't. It's a mistake I made the first time, so I had to undo it and retie it. And I had such a pretty bow the first time. I hate when that happens. Cut that. I thought I had plenty and I cut it a little short, but that's okay. We will make it work. And there we go. I think that's pretty. Now look at that. Sweet wishes sprinkled with love. I think that makes just a darling little card. So, appreciate you stopping by today. Be sure to like and share my video. Comment below the video that you shared, and maybe you'll win this card. Maybe I'll be sending it to you next week. And thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next Monday. Take care, everybody. Bye now.